guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Precious Oyeleke. I'm a Nigerian YouTuber filming from Oyo State, Nigeria. I film about faith, relationship and lifestyle. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to get creative content for YouTube, like what you need to do, the things you need to do, things that have helped me this far to get content for my YouTube channel. So if you want to know about it, do well to like, share and subscribe. Please subscribe and click on the notification bell. Please help my channel to grow. I really need your help to make my channel grow well. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. So the very first thing that usually help me to get creative content is when I stay in a cool and silent environment or quiet environment. I tend to meditate, because if you are someone that you meditate a lot, you get a lot of inspiration while meditating. So I do that a lot, and it's up my YouTube channel. Like, I just keep calm. I just stay in a silent environment, just begin to brainstorm. Okay, what should I talk about? What should I talk about? What should I talk about? And before you know it, I'll begin to have different ideas. Oh, should I talk about this? Should I talk about that? Especially if you're someone that you talk about different kind of topics, and if you're someone that you just talk about some particular kind of thing, motherhood, relationship. When you're calm, you're in a silent environment, you're in a cool environment, so your brain has a tendency to think far, bring about other life situations, and need to bring them into place. So please learn to stay in a cool and silent environment to get inspiration to create creative content. You don't necessarily have to be a YouTuber or a blogger. We all need to be a content creator at one point or the other in our life. We have to create content for our business, create content maybe for your workplace, for your church, for your family, for events. So you stay in a cool and a silent environment to enable you to create, to bring out the juices in you, to bring out the good content on the inside of you that you never even knew existed. Another thing you can do is that you can search or do research online. Search for topics that you want to talk about. If you want to talk about relationship, just search for topics that are trending topics on relationship. You will see a whole lot of topics. Or issues affecting men in relationship, you see a whole lot of topics. Issues affecting females, you see a whole lot of topics. Or you can search for questions people ask on relationship, questions people ask on motherhood, questions people ask on how to grow a YouTube channel, questions people ask, questions new YouTuber asks. You see a whole lot. You can even search on YouTube. You can search on Google. Make Google your friend. Search, like, do research. Sitting down alone, you can spend hours researching on the various topics, and we have loads of ideas. Loads and loads and loads of ideas. Google is your friend. You can do a lot on it. Search on YouTube. YouTube is also very easy, very useful tool too. So you can search for good creative content on YouTube. You can search for trending topics or trending things that people are interested in knowing about on your desired field or on the niche you find yourself in. And if you're someone that are still trying to locate what you want to specialize in, you can just go on Google, search for topics you are interested in, and you see different things or questions people ask on this topic. You see different loads of ideas, different loads of things that people are asking, because people require answers to a lot of things. The thing is, some people are not just answering it, people are searching for answers. But if you don't provide the answer to the solution to the problem they are having, they will come back to you to come and get more juicy content from you. So please search online, do research. Every creative content, every content creator should be a very good researcher. I won't say will be a very good researcher, but not all of us are a good researcher, but should be a very good researcher. Sit down with your phone, sit down with your laptop, search, go to the library, search. Even talk about history of Nigeria, history of African content. There's someone that creates contents on histories of different countries. You can go to the library, sit down, go and check old books. You see a lot of juicy content, just a lot of things. There's time I was reading a particular book, Faith of Africa, and I got to know that it was a particular man that helped in getting Ghana. That Ghana was the first country in Africa to have independence. And I've got to the particular man, I've forgotten his name. His name is, if I should remember his name, I'll put the name on the screen, or I'll put it in the description box. This man, when I read about that, he was first abroad, he went to study there, and he came to Nigeria, came to Ghana. I said Nigeria. He came to Ghana to help liberate the country. I wouldn't have known that if I did not sit down to do some research. So please learn to sit down and do research. People want to know a lot of things as long as you're ready to sit down and do the research. The third point is that you can get creative content while you're reading a book or while you're watching videos. I mean, you can be watching your own video at home, and before you know it, begin to have ideas about a particular topic. That's another funny way in which you can get ideas. When you are listening to a particular podcast, or you can be in church and your pastor is preaching about something very interesting, and before you know it, the Holy Spirit just drop a thought in your heart, just drop an idea in your heart. Write it down ASAP and act on it when you get home. Do research about it, ask questions about it, ask your friends, oh, what do you guys feel about this topic? What do you guys feel about this topic? Or you can ask Google, what do you feel about this topic? Google will answer you. I did someone when I was in uni then. If you want to know anything, just say, hey Google, can you help me to do this? Hey Google, what is this? Hey Google, like at the point I don't know when I started doing it. I did it for a while then. I'm like, hey Google, what is this? What is this? What is this? Google will answer me. Hey Google, what I'm looking for a particular music? Google help me to search for it. Like ask Google, do research. Do this piece can help you thought in your heart. Why reading? Why studying? Why watching movies? Why you're just passing somewhere, just see a particular reaction, or while watching a particular YouTube video, you can get thoughts, you can get ideas. I do that a lot, and it's really help. Another thing you can do is that you can ask your audience for topic or things they have interest in or things they want you to talk about. I've seen a lot of YouTubers do that. They ask their audience, what do you want me to talk about next? What video will you like to watch next? Is it a vlog? Is it a sit down? Is it a sit down like what I'm doing right now? Whatever idea you want me to talk about. Like, and people going to the idea, oh, want to talk about this, want to talk about that, want to talk about this. And you can get a whole lot of content. You can even use that for further videos you want to record or further videos you want to talk about. So ask your audience, ask the people watching you, ask people commenting, the people making comments in the comment section. Now, what would you like to see next? What would you like us to talk about next? And people will drop their ideas. People like it when their opinion is being asked, and you now follow their opinion. They'll be like, oh, so like we're in this together. My opinion counts. My opinion counts. The audience would like to know that their opinion counts. Especially if you're someone that you already have over 1,000 subscribers, you already made the margin, and you have a lot of people following you. You can do this. Just ask. Even if you don't have it, ask. You never can tell. Someone one day can just make a comment that, oh, please talk about this, talk about this, talk about this, and before you know it, you're helping us. Because last time I did a video on the experiences I had, if you want to start university, things you need to know, and the experience I had when I was in uni. Then someone messaged me. Someone was like, I would also like you to also share about the experiences you had while in uni, so it will help people that are in uni to know what to do. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to do a video on that subsequently. So I promised the person to do a video on it subsequently. So very soon, maybe this year or next year, you guys will see a video on my juicy experience while in uni and the things I learned while in uni, because uni life is the whole thing entirely. Another thing you can do is that you can put a question out, like all these tricks or dare, drink, if you ask me any question, any funny question I'm going to answer. You can do that. You can put that on your Instagram page, your Insta story, and people will ask. They will ask. You will see some question. I'll be like, I cannot do this one. I cannot say this on my page. I cannot do this. So you don't just add your sieve and you just sieve the unnecessary things out. And another thing you can do is that you can ask your friends or you can ask your family. There are nice of people in which you can always ask for ideas. Ask your friends, what will you let me talk about on my YouTube channel? There are also people that watch you. You can ask them, what will you like me to talk about next? Or you can ask your WhatsApp friends. If you're not someone that your YouTube subscribers are not that much yet. You can ask your WhatsApp family, oh, what will you like me to talk about next? What will you like me to talk about? So you can ask your friends. I ask my friends from time to time, oh, please send me things you want me to talk about. Send me content you want me to talk about. And they will send. And if they did not send it, they will send. Sometimes they send, they'll be like, oh, please talk about this, talk about girls, talk about boys. And I'm like, okay. When I like talk about relationship, I'm like, is there a relationship I'll be talking about? Those guys like relationship talk. Or they'll be like, oh, talk about your experience in relationship. I'm like, I'm not going to talk about that yet. My experience in relationship for now is still personal. Maybe sometimes in the future, later in the future, I'm going to share some experiences I've had, mistakes I've made in relationship, like one mistake I made, and I really like people to learn from it. Not mistake, but something that people make a lot, and it will always be nice for us to correct it. Why you're still young. So you can ask your friends, ask your family, even ask your enemy if you have enemy. No, we don't. You can ask people that criticize your content. That what you like to talk about. They will tell you. They will give you ideas. You know, if you are reaching this point, if I already get to the point where you're having creative block, ask people for ideas. Go online, search, or sometimes just leave where you are and start working. You can walk around your environment, or you can just leave where you are, go and stay with your friend, so you can have a clean environment. No, you stay in another different place helps to enhance you to think more, to think outside of the box. But let's say I used to staying where you are or where you used to stay, you're not able to think beyond that point. So please think outside the box. You get what I'm talking about? I mean, think outside the box, think outside of the environment, leave the environment, leave where you are. It has a way of opening your mind to new things. So please, if you enjoyed this video, do well to like, share, and subscribe. And please apply these things. And if you have applied these things, or you've heard of some of this point before, please you can just make a comment in the comment section. Or I've asked my friends for ideas before, and it has helped me in this area. I would love to know about it. And you can also shed more light on things or things people can do to get creative ideas or creative content for their channel, for their YouTube channel, for anything they are doing, for their blog, for their business, for their career. Because it goes a long way than just producing YouTube videos or producing blogs for your channel or writing a blog for your channel. For your blog channel. It goes beyond that. You can use it in your business, you can use it in your career, you can use it in your school, you can use it for your project, you can use it for anything. You can even use it for your children. So please, thanks for watching this video. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.